Well, when I read the script, it was kind of like in the middle of pilot season, so it was crazy. And for some reason, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to read this script. I read the whole script in like half an hour. It was so good. The writing was very natural, and it just seemed real. And the character of Brenda, I was like, when I read her, I was like, this is me. I can do this easy. And just the way, there's so many characters. There's 9 characters, yet I knew who each one was, what their just from reading the script in half an hour, what their relationships were, the storyline, everything. And I remembered every single person, and I cared about them. So that's kind of like what made me want to just do a great job at that audition. You know?
Okay. And now you did mention that you felt Brenda was like you.
Mm-hmm.
So can you go into, I mean, what were you like in high school? Like, do you think that you relate to Brenda as she was in high school more, or as she is in, quote-unquote, today?
I think I am probably more like Brenda in 2010. But in high school, for me, I think I would say I was like the dreamer. I was a good student, focused, driven, very driven. But I was always like dreaming about what I could do and what I could be, and just, I guess I found like the right career for me, because I could pretty much do anything and everything for 3 months.
Yeah, that's true. Well, hopefully this will go on for a lot longer than 3 months. And what would you say, I mean, obviously with Brenda in the pilot, she isn't living in Austin. She isn't living in Texas. She comes home. Can you talk a little bit about how long she stays when she's home?
I wish I knew.
Okay.
I actually don't know. I know she comes to Austin for a visit. She goes back to DC, and then she comes back. I don't know how long.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay. And how does it feel to shoot the scenes where you are in high school? Does it take you back?
It's so much fun. It is so much fun, because we shoot at an actual high school.
Oh, okay.
And so the kids are like walking around, and it's just, and also it takes place in 2000. So my character's the brain, so my get-ups are like
exactly.
I'm like in the khaki skirts, the ill-fitting khaki skirts that are like below the knee, and the flats, and the like sweater, like towel shirts. It's just so many fun things. And the thing with Brenda is she's focused on school. She doesn't care about what she looks like, so it's kind of great, because I don't have to worry about like makeup and hair. I just put it up, because it's a very real show. So it's just like it goes up, and however it is, it's how it, how it stays.
Yeah.
So it's so much fun.
And what do you think about using history, using certain key moments in history for the backdrop of the show? Was there any one in particular that you feel really is perfect, or that you resonate with more than others?
I think all of them. I mean, everything that's happened, because everyone can relate to 9/11 and, what happened with Enron and Katrina. For me personally, I'm from New York. So when 9/11 happened, that was huge, and it was a changing point in so many people's lives in New York and all over the world, but especially if you were there and you were, directly affected by it.
Right.
So for me, when I see those images, it does something to me, and I'm sure it will for people when they watch.
Right. And so, being from New York, how is it filming in Texas?
It's great. Austin is a very unique city. Everyone is super sweet. They have the southern charm, and but yet I still feel like I'm in a city, which I need. Personally, I need.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And what would you say about my generation is why people of different generations will want to watch it? Maybe if they're still in high school, or if there's someone, who graduated 30, 40 years ago.
I think everyone knew, well, in my generation, there's all kinds of, not stereotypes, but all kinds of different kinds of people. There's the jock, there's the beauty queen, there's the brain, the rich kid, the whatever the case may be. And so everyone that went to high school or college knows someone like that and can relate to someone like that, or was one of those people. And so it's kind of cool to go back and it's not all about high school either. It's kind of like the story of where these people go, where they end up in their lives. And so you kind of go along with them on that journey, and you either relive moments in your life or just go along for the ride.